show you guys how we harvest pecans around here. Here's the harvester, and here's the shaker.
And here's the worker.
Well, we're down here on my dad's farm. Show you guys how we shake these trees for these pecans. This is a 42-inch shaker right here, boys. Runs off of hydraulic pressure. You just squeeze it to the tree like that. Then I gotta back up, because these tree limbs will fall. Golly. Got it?
That's how she's done.
Now he's going to go over to this one, and then we're going to harvest it with this little sucker right here. Yeah, these trees are loaded this year, boys. Pretty good harvest. Now, of course, the fun part, you got to pick up all the sticks and crap.
Well, I sure wish I had some help. These young people, they just don't know how to work nowadays.
I'll see where I can find some.
I don't know what's wrong with them. They just want to take pictures all the time.
I got an important job to do. Got to document all this.
Cameraman. Want to make a lot of that money.
Well, we're going to do one more tree over here, boys. That's a professional right there. Professional. Well, I guess I better get out. I'm standing right underneath it. Feel the ground shaking. Yep, now we're ready to start harvesting. Got the old Mahindra. I'll turn the PTO on. See where he just went right here. Start from the outside and work your way in. Pecans right there. It's like redneck confetti, boys. I think he's been around the tree maybe 4 times. Getting closer to the inside. That thing cleans up the ground pretty good. You can see, leaves no pecans behind. Look at that. See what we got. Yep. Quite a few. That poop up there?
About 150 pounds.
It's like poop.
Probably. Did you do that?
Oh, you missed some sticks. There's one right there. There's how it dumps. That's as far as he can go without dumping it all out. Turned pretty sharp with that thing. Well, I guess we'll do a few more till we get a load. That one right there, that's pretty loaded down. hit in the head with a few pecans. I don't know how those hit me. I'm not even directly underneath anything. Oh crap! Oh crap! Woo! That was a big chunk. Landed right on the cab. That's a tough old tractor, boys. That's a 79 model. Took it pretty good. Took it like a champ. Can you imagine if that was a John Deere? It probably would have went through the roof. Came loose. Shake the crap out of you. Well, there's the piece that fell. Maybe if you had an open roof, it might have knocked some sense into you.
I hope my bald head doesn't distort the view.
I don't know how far that thing, I think that was it right up there. Yeah. Right there. About 30 feet up.
Here goes the master of work. It's Adam. Found the money, folks. Found the money.
That's a farmer weld right there, boys. Well, if old man's back at it, he knows the machine, you know, a lot better than me. Got about half a load. How many trees have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trees, I think. Something like that. Tractor right now, boys. Dinosaur right here. It's a dinosaur. Sucker was made before I was born. There's a shaker back there. There's a shifter. Old parking brake probably doesn't work anymore. PTO's back here. There's the lift for your lift arms, and then these, I don't know, my dad would know. So my muscle memory is obviously stronger than my actual memory. That lever right there I'm touching, that is for the hydraulics on the pecan shaker, and then the one next to it is for another set of hydraulics, both of them for the rear of the tractor. Then you got your throttle down here. Then this is your low, high, and mid. See, that's mid. There's high. Real easy shifting. There's your tachometer. It's a workhorse, boys. Pulled a lot of discs and plows and stuff with this sucker, and hay baler. Look at that, boys. That's money. All money. Well, it don't take long for stuff to break. Something broke?
We're getting there.
He's just got to check up on it. The stuff's old. We got to baby it. Guess he's going to head down there. Yeah, oh, there's the washer.
Okay, yeah.
And then, so you got to find that nut.
Yeah. Won't you bring it down, not hook it up?
Oh, we found the nut. Not my dad. We got it back on there. Got to put some Loctite on there.
All right, Adam's gonna shake the tree.
Get this little one right here, boys. Want to put that jaw right there on the right side as close as you can get it to the tree, because it stays stationary. So right there is good. Then you want to hit your hydraulics, squeeze the crap out of it. Go ahead and drop it. Oops, this thing's sensitive. There we go. Squeeze it again. Hit my PTO. Rev her up. Had to shut her off because she was she was shaking hard, man. Let's go ahead and lift it back up, get my slack out, release the jaw, lift it up again, release the jaw. There it is. Then when you drive forward, you want to turn to the right. That way it'll swing away from the tree. Just like that. Boy, this sucker right here is loaded. It's going to rain down pecans, boys. Go ahead and expand those jaws a little. We want to come in. We don't want to be down low on the base, so let's do this. Get this jaw as close to the tree as I can. Right there. Go ahead and squeeze it. Drop her on down. Squeeze it some more. Hit my PTO. Shut her off. Lift it back up. Expand on my jaws. Then you want to turn to the right, not to the left. Swing away from the tree. There it is. Well, we're headed back to the house. We got a full load. Look at that, boys. She's tight, real tight. Top speed of about 18 miles an hour, maybe. All right, we're gonna dump it all out. That's that. Oh, that's quite a bit. Boy.
500 pounds.
Lot to clean.
Yeah. Some of them got weasel holes. Weasel.
Weasel.
Weevil holes.
So they'll come out and clean it all out. And
Yeah, Walker comes in.
so I thought I would put up some pictures of me and my brother and my dad and my grandpa growing up on the farm. So here's you some pictures, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe too, boys. I appreciate everybody who does. Man, that's a good looking guy there. And then you got my dad there too, and Greg on the left. I'm sitting here in my one piece, boys, looking good. This was one of my favorite things to do growing up, drilling holes in the table that I designated as the drilling table, and also hammering nails into that table. Every now and then one of the cows, usually one of the younger ones, would just abandon their calf, so we would just raise the calf till it was strong enough to be on its own. Now sometimes another cow would actually take the calf in. Now this is my grandpa on the left, our neighbor Roy in the middle, and my dad on the right, and that's a peanut combine behind them, a brand new Lilliston peanut combine. They were bought out by Bush Hog in the 80s, but I didn't even know this thing was brand new when they got it till I saw this picture. I just remember when we used to harvest the peanuts, the thing would like break down constantly, and you would have to have like somebody walking along with the machine as it was harvesting the peanuts because it just broke so much. And that's me up on this little Minneapolis Moline. That was a fun little tractor, real dependable. It ran on propane. That tank that's right there in front of me, just in front of the steering wheel, that's the propane tank. And this is a different Minneapolis Moline. They had a few of them, and I don't know what that is behind them. I think that's a manure spreader, but I could be wrong. But of course my dad, he's sitting there acting goofy. If you watch my channel, you've seen the pipe stakes hauler. Well, this is the idea that inspired it right here. My dad's hay bale spike that was on his old 1980 Ford F-150. Thing had a 300 inline six. You could not destroy that motor. That's the idea right there, and it had a winch cable tied to it and a spring on the bottom of it. And the spring kind of acted as a cushion, and it made it to where that spike didn't flop around so much. I used to love going to the city with my dad to take cattle. Of course, I would always have to dress the part. Boys had to be looking good. I don't remember why this tree fell down. I think it was just old, but we were pulling out the stump in this video with the white tractor there, the same one you just watched in the video. And of course, me and Greg are just out there barefoot, just trying to help out with whatever we could help out with. This tractor wasn't in the video, but my dad still has this tractor. It's a Belarus. I don't even think they still make these tractors, but my dad really loves the engine in this tractor. It rides rougher than crap, but it's a good tractor. It was a good price. And this was the day that him and my grandpa got this tractor. I mean, you can see the trailer there in the background they unloaded it off of. Me and Greg just thought that it was the coolest thing ever. And here's the tractor that was shaking trees earlier. This tractor, I loved riding in this growing up with my dad, falling asleep, going in circles around the field, discing or plowing or whatever we were doing. I love the way the motor sounds on it, and, even to this day, I don't know, there's just something about it that kind of gets me excited when I see it. And it was always cool whenever my dad and grandpa would put the duals on it on the back. It just made the tractor look like twice its size. Put the big wheel weights on, put the weights up front, and it was ready to freaking tear up some land. Yeah, it was just fun. It was a fun piece of equipment. And since the old 2-ton truck doesn't run anymore, my dad just has some people come out and they clean the pecans and they take their cut. But this is a picture right here of the aftermath. And yeah, they just clean all the crap out of it, all the sticks out, all the bad pecans, and then they just bag it up and load them up and roll out. Now, I don't know what my grandpa was doing in this video, but obviously I was busy changing a tire. Yeah, I love being around my grandpa growing up. He was a very creative person. He had so much patience, and he could figure anything out. It doesn't seem like it, but it's been almost 20 years since he passed away, and, I still think about him quite a bit. I was really fortunate to be able to live next to my grandparents growing up and have that experience. This was at my grandparents' house, and obviously my mom knew what I was doing. But man, we were so early 90s in this picture. It's ridiculous. Remember earlier when I said my dad will have people come out to clean the pecans and they'll take their cut? Well, before that, we would take the pecans to those people and we would actually help them sort through the pecans. And yeah, it's a slow process and there's a lot of work involved with it, so I don't really blame my dad for just having them come out and do all that. I think my hair was dyed in this picture. I was like 20. I was going through a phase. This brown trailer here, it was an 86 F-250, and my dad had it at a shop having some work done to it, and the shop got caught on fire, burnt the truck to the ground except for the bed. The bed was sticking out of the shop, so we were able to save it and turn it into a trailer, and my dad still uses it to this day. I mean, you saw it in the video. It's been a good little trailer.